Hi, I'm Kendra Dickson from GoldBuckleBarrelHorses.com, and here's my barrel racing tip of the day. Have you ever been at a barrel race or a rodeo and you see some girl come flying in that arena? She makes the perfect run. It's fast, it's smooth, it's flawless, and she wins the whole thing. And you think to yourself, man, I want to do that someday. But how does she get it done? How does she go from practice pen going slow to rodeo arena going fast? Well, here's my tip of the day, with a personal story thrown in to help you remember. Some of you may not know, but I've always kind of held this secret ambition to be an auctioneer. So one day I went to a friend of mine who is an auctioneer, and he said, Kendra, you're going to have to talk fast. He said, try this on. Betty bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of butter, put it in her bit of batter, made a bit of batter, so it's Betty bought a bit of butter. And I thought, wow, that's impressive. But I could never do that. And he said, yeah, actually you can. He said, stop and think. He said, listen to the story and then practice going slow. Here's the story. Betty bought some butter, but she said, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better, so 'twas better. Betty bought a bit of better butter. I thought, okay, well, I can remember that. And over the next few weeks, I went home and I did what he said. I practiced going slow, I remembered the story, and before you know it, I was saying that little tongue twister just as fast as he was. I think that technique can really apply to barrel horse training. If you'll stop and think about what you're doing every day while you're going slow, think about that horse, every stride. Is it well placed? Is it well balanced? Is it well timed? And is that horse responsive to you? Well then, if you'll practice going slow every day, little by little, it becomes easier to speed up. And then before you know it, you're going just as fast as that girl who won the rodeo. Come on out to the arena and I'll show you what we're talking about. Here's CJ riding a young 6-year-old gelding that she just started on the barrel pattern about 30 days ago. You'll see as she tracks through this turn, she's going to pay attention to how this horse feels. She's going to pay attention to every step he makes. She wants to know if it's well placed, if it's well balanced, and if it's well timed. She's going to use her hands and her spurs to control every step of the way. If you'll just pay attention to these really small details while you're going slow, then it's going to make going fast all that much easier. Okay, here goes CJ. She's going to speed it up a little bit. Remember, this horse has only been on barrels for about 30 days. Now, what does she do differently going fast? Absolutely nothing. She's practicing the same steps, the same skill. Thanks again for stopping by. I'm Kendra Dickson, and I hope you've enjoyed today's barrel racing tip. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at GoldBuckleBarrelHorses.com or attend one of our free barrel racing clinics throughout the year. Remember, we're Team Gold Buckle, and we rodeo for a reason.